Father, forgive.
Hey y'all, this is Dan Locke with Locke and Kane and theworshipingsongwriter.com. Right now, we are running a Kickstarter to record our new album, Christ the Hope of Glory. And one of the reward tiers is to take private lessons with me. I run my own studio and I also teach at Cairn University. I teach songwriting there. So I thought that I'd give you a little taste of what it's like to have a guitar lesson with me by showing you how to play the intro to one of the songs on our first album. This is going to be an intermediate to advanced guitar lesson. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to play the intro for Grace Every Day. First, I'm going to play through it just so that we can hear what it sounds like without any interruptions. Here we go. There we go. That's the intro for Grace Every Day. It's a little bit of a blues waltz type of feel. Now, there's two parts to this intro. There's the chords, and then there's the little lick at the end. We're going to go through them one at a time. I'm going to show you how to make each chord in that intro and also how to play the lick. So let's go ahead and start with that little lick. This lick uses the pentatonic scale, the minor pentatonic scale, which is a 5-note scale, and in this shape that we use in the guitar, each note is repeated twice. I start with my first finger on the 7th fret of a low E string, and there we have a B note. Then my pinky plays the 10th fret, a D note, and then I'm going to go up to the 7th fret, first finger again on the A string. There we have an E note. Third finger, still on the A string, playing an F sharp. And then I go to the 7th fret on the D string. And there I have my A note. And then we complete the octave on the 9th fret of the D string with my third finger. The first finger, pinky. First finger, third finger, first finger, third finger, and then it keeps going. First finger, third finger, first finger, pinky, first finger, pinky. And what's really cool about this shape is it all stays in one position. The hand doesn't have to move up or down the neck. So, all together, the pentatonic scale looks like this, the B minor pentatonic scale. And then backwards. And now we have the lick. Just uses the top half of that pentatonic scale. So let's walk through it step by step. I'm holding down the 7th fret and the 10th fret at the same time. That way, when I play the 10th fret, I can pull off my pinky finger, and that lets the 7th fret ring. That'll take a little bit of work and a little bit of practice, but eventually you'll get it. So I'm holding them both down, I play the 10th fret, and then I pull my pinky off, and it makes the 7th note ring. Okay, so after that, I play the 10th fret on the B string. So hammer on, or pull off, my bad. So pull off, then 10th fret on the B string, 7th fret, and then 9th fret, yeah, 9th fret on the G string, and then back to the 7th fret on the B string. All together. Then walking through it slowly. And that's the lick. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the chords. The chords are going to be a little bit harder than the lick because we're using 2 bar chords. A bar chord is when I take my first finger and I'm going to hold down more than one string at the same time. The first bar chord is going to be an A string root, so my first finger is reaching to the A string and holding that one down. And the next one is going to be an E string root, so the whole hand is going to move, it's going to shift, and it's going to hold down the E string as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. The chords for this intro are B minor 7, F sharp 7, G, and then D. Okay, so let's take a look at how to make each one of those chords. First up is B minor 7. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my grip. This is just my natural grip that I use all the time. I'm going to hold a glass of water here. You may see I have my thumb over here and my middle finger opposite it. I'm going to remove the glass of water. There we go. And so now if I close my hand, it comes like this. What we're going to do is we're going to take this shape and we're just going to put a guitar neck in there. So my thumb is on the back of the guitar neck, right like this. And then my second finger is going to be the one that kind of grips. That's the strongest connection that we have with the guitar. Okay, so I'm going to make the B minor 7, I'm going to start with this second finger. I'm going to put my second finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. And then I'm going to lay the bar down at the 2nd fret and holding down the A string. Lastly, the 3rd finger is going to hold down the 4th fret on the D string, and that is my B minor 7. Then I take this same shape, I just move it all down a string. It may seem strange that it's moving down a string when it looks like it's coming up towards you, but it's moving down in pitch. It's lower notes. So take this B minor 7 shape and move it down one string. And that's where we get our F sharp 7. Same technique. If you're going to make the F sharp 7 just by normally, you take your second finger and you're going to hold down the 3rd fret on the G string, then bar, and then put down your 3rd finger onto the A string on the 4th fret. And there you go, you got it. Okay, up next is our G chord. I'm going to use, let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's use this G shape. It's a G5. My pinky is holding down the 3rd fret on the high E string. My ring finger is holding down the 3rd fret on the B string. My second finger reaches all the way across and holds down the 3rd fret on the low E string. And then I have this guy up here. Normally he would hold down the 2nd fret on the A string, but today he's just muting. Okay. And then for this D chord, it can get a little cramped, but it'll work out. So, ring finger goes to the 3rd fret on the B string. Second finger is holding down the 2nd fret on the E string, and the first finger reaches to the 2nd fret on the G string. And I'm going to strum from the D string down. So I'm not playing these two. And you may have noticed in the recording that my thumb wraps around. My thumb isn't holding anything down. It's just muting those two strings. Yeah, like that. So, putting it together, we have... There we go. Now, you may have heard something else in there, a little muted sound, a little chopping sound as I'm strumming. Right there. So, when I'm strumming, I strum down, I come back up, I miss, I strum down again, But this time on the way up, I hit the strings, but I stop pressing right here, and that lets me get this muted chopping sound. There we go. So if you enjoyed this lesson and you want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe. And also you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Locke and Kane and the Worshiping Songwriter. And also check us out on Kickstarter because we are trying to we're raising funds to record our next album, Christ, the Hope of Glory. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope to see you around.
Your grace every day.